Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. He's having a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's Vitinha. It'll be a throw-in. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Kyle Walker. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Nicely weighted ball. Looks a shade optimistic. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Mkhitaryan. Vitinha. Petkovic. Oh, good ball! And the shot! Goal! River Plate! And it's River Plate who go in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
You felt it was coming. 1-0. Musiala! And a neat finish! And they're threatening to fly away here. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
River Plate are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's James Rodriguez. And he's picked out the run. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Immobile is offering a right smile there.
Auxerre with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Changement pour l'AJ Auxerre. Le numéro 22. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 9.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Bradaric. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Font cuts out the pass. Time, excellent interception. Now he's got space here. Oh, no joy this time. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's James Rodriguez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is a promising build-up. Aimed beyond the defence. Livakovic claims comfortable. Auxerre making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
It's a good spell of possession, this. James Rodriguez! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has been cut short. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. James Rodriguez. It's James! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a throw-in. Kessié. Good read, needed to be. Musiala, nicely spread. Gyökeres. Gyökeres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Walker. Knocks it into space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Gyökeres, who's sent up 1 goal so far. Oh, that's a key interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Immobile. Now it's Kramaric. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that was very necessary. And that brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. There's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Modric! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's Sterling. Kramaric. It's Kramaric! It's wide, but not by very much.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
And here's Kramaric. That is a great pick-out. Mkhitaryan. And here's Kramaric. Kramaric! Goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Auxerre cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time.
Shapes to shoot! More pressure on the opposition goal.
River Plate really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Auxerre have the chance to go the other way. And he's got away from it. Tries to play it through. Chance! terms. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he was quick to react. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Taken back almost at once. That's good play. Modric. Gyökeres. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Sosa promptly onto that, and that is that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. River Plate can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Font with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Font gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Changement pour
Two
Lazio
coaches
Serre.
are signalling changes here,
2,
both at the same time.
Kyle Walker, le numéro 8. À leur place,
And it's
le
Sosa.
numéro 17, le numéro 87.
Oh, red,
Changement en
nice
cours.
interception. Auxerre are making a change. After this, just one opportunity. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Sterling. And he goes cross-field. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and Sterling! Goal! Auxerre! And the comeback is complete! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish.
And the shot! That's another chance! Well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Changement pour l'AJ Auxerre. Le numéro 36, le numéro 9. Alors
Nice
place,
control.
le numéro 98. Falcao,
Insigne.
le numéro 11. Changement.
And this is Sterling.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Cazorla pinches it off him. And it's Sterling.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Kessié, looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Shot could be on. Oh, tries a shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Joseph Font. And a chance! Oh, good finish! And right near the end, we have parity. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Sterling claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so overall I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.